Well, even though this has been out for GTA Plus members for about a week and a half now, everyone else now has access to the HSW upgrade on the Deveste 8. And in this video, well, if the title didn't already give it away, I don't know if it's worth buying. Now, when I'm actually recording this, there's not actually a price for the HSW upgrade on this vehicle because it was free for all GTA Plus members. I would imagine though, since the car is like $2-ish million, it's probably gonna be close to like 500K, maybe even lower for the HSW upgrade. So it's not actually, I don't think, hopefully, it's not actually like a big amount of money you have to spend to get it. But even with that maybe being the case, there's just something about this car with the HSW upgrades that to me just doesn't feel right. And honestly, I kind of only found one good use for the increased speed on this particular vehicle. And unless you're buying it for that particular thing, which I'll get into, you might just want to save your money. So right off the bat, let's start with the speed. So it's kind of difficult to get an exact speed on the PS5 because we don't have like mod menus or anything to give us the speedometer. All we have to do is look at the actual speedometer of the car, but well, like most cars in this game, the freaking steering wheel just gets in the way and you can't see. And that's kind of what happens here. You can kind of make out to an extent, like you can kind of guess where the little needle is. But here on the airport strip, just going straight down it, if I were to guess, I'd say we might have hit 145 miles an hour, which is pretty fast considering most other normal cars don't even come close to that amount. The other fastest HSW car went about 140, so it's probably around the same as that. The Hakachu Drag was actually the fastest HSW upgrade. That one somehow goes up to 160, but none of these cars seem to go that high. So if you're looking for speed, I guess top speed wise, this might be one of the faster HSW vehicles, but that's kind of it. Before we get any further, here's actually what it looks like, or what the regular Deveste 8 looks like. You can see the actual speed on it because we're on PC here. This is fully upgraded and everything. And on this same airport strip, I believe we only hit maybe 123 miles an hour. So you do get a considerable speed boost from the HSW stuff. But again, I don't really think it's actually worth it. Now, I know I'm not the greatest of drivers in this game, but the problem with these HSW cars, and this one in particular, is that I don't think Rockstar really intended on any of these vehicles ever reaching these speeds. Like, the game just wasn't really built to handle the speeds. And it is very noticeable, especially with this car, driving it around the city. You will lose control so much. Now, maybe, you know, if you're good enough after driving this thing for hours upon hours, you might be able to handle it. You might be able to tame it. But for the average person, I think this is it's just going to be too much of a headache to drive. At least that's what it feels like to me. I did not enjoy driving this vehicle with the HSW upgrade. I know maybe you can like not pull the trigger down as much, so you don't go as fast, but then that's like, this is GTA. We're just trying to push the trigger and go wherever we go. We don't want to have to think about doing certain things. And when you do go fast, I mean, you're going to see it many times in this clip. You hit a certain bump or like a certain road decides to dip, your car gets off the road, gets up in the air, and then because you're going so damn fast, you crash. And that is a huge problem with this HSW upgrade. And that actually sort of compounds with the fact that this vehicle sucks at turning. Some of those other HSW cars were okay with the speed because they had good handling. The Deveste 8 sucks at handling. When you drove this thing without the upgrade, here we are back on the PC, it doesn't go that fast, so you can kind of control it. And the car actually has very good traction and good grip, so you're not really sliding around when you are going at higher speeds and you are sort of turning. But it doesn't really work that way with the HSW upgrades. When you start turning, because you go so fast, you just spin out of control. You can try and use the brake sucks. You can try and use the handbrake, that's maybe a little bit better than the regular brake, but again, you're probably going too fast, you're gonna mess up the timing, and you're gonna spin out. In all reality, the only thing you should be using this car with the HSW upgrade on is driving it around the highways. Or I guess if you're racing, maybe like stunt races could be good. Races that don't involve turning, or races that don't involve actually driving on the road. Here we are just driving it on the highway, and it's a lot better because, well, there's not as much traffic usually. It is easier to control because there's not really bumpy roads or anything. It's just relatively flat, and you can actually enjoy the speed that this car provides. But that's really it. And I don't know the price, but assuming it's like $500K to upgrade the HSW stuff, probably another like $250K plus to actually get all the other HSW options, is that worth it? It is, let's say, like $700,000 to $800,000 worth only being able to enjoy this on the interstate. Maybe, but that is why I wanted to make this video, to just let you guys be aware of this problem or issue or whatever you want to call it. If you were simply just looking for a new fast car, this is not going to be that enjoyable for you, for just regular old stuff in GTA Online. So hopefully this video helps you guys out. Hopefully you can have a better decision on if you want to purchase it and upgrade. But I don't think it is actually that good. But you guys in the comments can let me know your thoughts. Do you like it? Do you not? Thank you guys for watching, though. That's going to do it for the video. Please drop it a like if you did enjoy. Subscribe for more GTA content. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one.